Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Surprise. Surprise live stream. Trump. Trump 2020. Um, Trump. You guys, hey, Debbie, how's it going? I'm doing a little really short. It's going to be a short live stream. Um, Hi, Dorinda. You guys, I don't know if you guys were on my live stream earlier. How many of you were on my live stream? But okay, could be complete BS. Okay. This could be somebody who just trolls people. Okay, it could be. It very well could be. Um, but I want to tell you guys about something that happened in my live stream earlier today. Hey, Amy, how's it going? You missed it. That's okay. You're gonna have to go back and watch it now. You have to go back and watch it now. You have to go back and watch chat while I'm live streaming and while I'm talking to Snafu Snaps. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys what happened basically. Do you think JFK Jr. will be vice president in 2020? Well, what would happen to Pence? I don't know. Okay, so here's what happened. Okay, in my live stream tonight, the name Donald Trump was on your live stream. Yes. Okay, we're gonna talk about Donald Trump here right now. Okay. Um, so in my live stream earlier today, when I talked about the border, when I did my border update, because I do one every Saturday night practically, there was some interference with the live stream in the beginning, okay? And you'll see it. I cut out, okay? And then I come back and I'm like, oh, am I back? Am I good? You know, that kind of a thing. And I kind of threw a joke out there. I was like, oh, it's the Men in Black interfering with my live stream again. And I didn't think anything of it, right? Because my live stream has been interrupted in the past, right? And I was just joking. And then, so the live stream's going, right? And this is where it's going to have to be up to you whether or not it was really Donald Trump or a fake account, okay? But somebody came into my live stream chat under the name Donald J. Trump, okay? And when I was live streaming, I saw the name and I didn't think anything of it really, because anybody could make an account and be Kofefe. Donald J. Trump. I mean, anybody could do it, right? And so I didn't think anything of it because I was like, oh, you know, whatever. But apparently, a lot of things happened on the back end, and there were a lot of phone calls made, talking, okay, because little did I know, if you clicked on this person's icon, this person has 11 million subscribers. And then if you look at this person's channel, there's zero content. Zero. Who has 11 million subscribers with zero content? Zero videos to watch. It's a mystery, right? But then you can also think of the fact that, well, it's the name. Okay, people searched Donald J. Trump and boom, up came these accounts and people just subscribed to them, hoping that maybe one of them might be the president, right? It's possible. This is just a conspiracy theory, you guys. But like I always say, there's some truth to all conspiracy theories. But, you guys, this person, as they were commenting, when I look back and I read what this person was commenting, is very interesting how, yes, someone says it could be fake. Absolutely, it could be fake. You guys, I don't 100% believe the president of the United States is on my live stream, but is it possible? I'll get into that in a sec. Well, shoot, I'll just get into it. Shit, we'll just get into it. Okay, we all know I report on the border. We all know I was affiliated with United Constitutional Patriots, and now they are Guardian Patriots, okay? And one thing I was told when I joined this group was that you will now be watched, just so you know. Okay? I've had a lot of weird things happen with my phone that can't be explained, as if somebody was watching me. Okay, it is possible. We don't know. But this person was saying things that were different. Like when Snafu and I were talking about how a McDonald's location in Phoenix um, wouldn't hire you unless you spoke Spanish, this person right away said e-verify. Like, and somebody in the chat at some point said, we made sure he would be able to be in here tonight. Okay. We all know that Donald Trump is big on social media. Okay. And we know that recently he had a problem with Twitter. He felt he was being suppressed on Twitter. Um, and he has now created this website where you can go and report if you feel you have been censored on social media. This may be one of the things he's going to push for 2020 is freedom of speech, the censorship of free speech. Okay. It is very likely that he is surfing social media, looking for people, looking at channels, looking at Twitter, looking at Facebook to see how social media is really affecting the country, and how people are being censored. Okay. So this could be, is it possible? It is possible. And with all of the social media and content creators that are very border related going to DC for the 4th of July and taking part in those festivities, doing the White House tour, which is something that I was invited to go participate in. The FBI does do a background check on you. They get your social security number. They know your whole life story if they're going to let you in the White House. Okay. Common sense there. You know, and then there's also the thing, okay, why would Donald Trump be watching Atomic News? Really? I have 15,000 subscribers. There are bigger people he could watch, right? He watches a lot. He's on a lot of social media. But then there are not a lot of content creators that push the truth like myself or like Paloma for Trump or Conservative Anthony. Okay, there are very few of us because we are censored. We are. And my channel is proof of it this week, okay? When my channel was shut down for the 6 hours on Wednesday for BS claims from YouTube. What? Someone says, do you not read? What? Are you guys arguing with each other? I don't have a moderator in here. I don't think so. Thank you, Black Conservative Patriot. Censored. One of the very few that talks about the border, immigration, and the crisis on the border. There are very few of us right now, okay? RKTNN, yes, he is one of them, okay? There's maybe a dozen of us, 15 at the, and if you think on the large scale on YouTube, that's not a lot. And I'm sure there's more. There's probably a bazillion more, but there's maybe only less than 20 of us, okay, that have a big impact here on YouTube in regards to the border. So if our president was in fact sitting in his room, maybe eating his McDonald's, because y'all know he likes McDonald's. He likes that Big Mac and French fries. You've seen him eating it on Air Force One. God, my face is like itchy. And surfing, you know, social media, he could have searched border crisis, border news, and then up pops Atomic News live stream, because that does happen. Is it possible? It's possible. We honestly will never know, probably. But there was somebody in my live chat under the name Donald J. Trump making interesting comments that were very reserved, professional. Are those the right terms? They weren't like mouthy. Um, which sometimes he can be that way. He's not always mouthy, okay? He's not always that say it the way it is kind of person. There are some times where he actually controls what he says. Yes, there we go. Presidential. What he was saying was very presidential. And apparently there was a lot of people on the back end talking and calling each other saying, "Who is this person?" in Atomic News live chat. Bob says, I missed it. Well, you're going to have to go back and watch my live stream from earlier today, a couple hours ago. And then you have to click on the chat button and watch the chat while I'm interviewing Snafu Snaps. He's a YouTuber that I interviewed tonight on my channel. So there's a lot of, it can go one way, it can go another. It's possible. And I joked with Mr. Atomic. I said, what would you do if like my phone rang like 2 days from now and it's like the freaking Secret Service and they're like, hi, can I please speak with Laura? This is so and so, blah blah blah. He's like, I would my pants. He would poop purple Twinkies. Have you guys has everybody seen my Donald Trump doll? You guys, this is actually, this is a dog toy. I worked at a PetSmart, a pet store, not a PetSmart, a pet store in Arizona. And when I left and moved to Illinois, my coworker sent me this, and it says push to inflate head on the back. Yeah. And that says Donald, Great Wall Building, and he squeaks. They also had a Hillary doll too. See, I would never give this doll to my dogs because I don't want anything to happen to him. He's mine. But I definitely would have given the Hillary doll to my dogs to chew up. In fact, you can hear one of my dogs shaking off in the distance there. Great live stream with Snafu. Thank you. Yeah, we had a good time tonight. It has been a long YouTube day, you guys. I had to prep for my live stream, and then I did my live stream, right, which was like an hour and 15 minutes or something. Then I did an hour-long live stream with Let's Be Frank, and then I just finished a video for Snafu Snaps, which he's uploading now. So those of you who watch Snafu Snaps, God, say that 5 times fast. He's going to have a video on shortly in regards to censorship on his channel, showing up soon. He's uploading it now. We just did it. Short and sweet, to the point. And had a good time today. And then now I'm doing another live stream, though this is going to be shorter. So the question of whether or not Donald Trump was on my live stream, we're never going to know. But it was definitely interesting. And you know what's funny? Is whoever that person is, if he's watching it now and he's a total fake, he's probably laughing his rear end off, right? Because he's probably used to doing that and that happening. But, I mean, isn't it interesting that 11 million subscribers this person has? 11 million subscribers with no content, no videos. They've never made a single video for YouTube. Nothing. But they have 11 million subscribers. And it could be totally off a cloud. It could be off his name, and people just got all excited, and they're like, oh, Donald Trump, click subscribe, subscribe, down the line to the multiple Donald Trump accounts, hoping they'd hit the real one, right? Like the real Donald Trump would put out a video on YouTube. He ain't got time for that. So I think it's interesting, and I did have interruption with my live stream, and there was somebody that did specifically say that something of the nature, and I'm paraphrasing, we made sure that he would be in here tonight. What's this, Linda? Read. Oh, there. Hi, are you trying to tell me something, Linda? One more time. I sent Trump a video of yours on Twitter today and RKTNN yesterday. Which video did you send him? Bob, thank you so much for your $25 super chat. He says, keep up the good work. Keep it out front. Thanks. Yes. Say it the way it is. That's one thing I admire about Donald Trump is that he says it the way it is. He doesn't sugarcoat things. Life is too short to bullshit people. You can't be afraid to speak the truth. Because what is life but a lie if you don't? At Atomic News, Linda's trying to tell you something. Yes. Thank you so much for which video though did you send? I want to know which video that you sent to him. Thank you for doing that. I have tweeted Trump a lot, and I'm pretty vocal on Twitter. You guys, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm there under Atomic News. I'm really vocal with Rashida and AOC and Ilhan. I'm not really nice. And that's putting it nice. In fact, I'm quite rude to them. So if you want a good laugh out of Atomic News, picking at those three, follow me on Twitter. I'm also on Facebook under Atomic News. Though I don't do too much on Facebook. I need to get better at it. One of these days when I actually do YouTube full time and don't have to work a normal day job, and I'm just solely doing YouTube, then I'll be able to jump from one social media platform to another better. But mostly I will just tweet a few things, and then I would say 90% YouTube. I do have a backup channel, you guys, if you want to subscribe to the backup channel. The link will be in this video eventually when it's processed. For some reason, it wouldn't let me put it in this time when I went to live stream. I don't know why. But I was censored. Okay, they tried to shut me down earlier this week. I will be reporting it to Trump's website that's dedicated to that sort of a thing. It's real. I didn't think it was going to happen to me, you guys. I really didn't. God, I wish I remember who it was that told me. I think it was probably back in January. You should start a backup channel. And I was like, why? I didn't understand. Who's this jackass in here? Israel owns you. What are you talking about? Mr. Atomic, do you know what that's all about? Don says Snafu snaps rocks, right? He's my new bud. We're gonna be doing some stuff when I get to Arizona, because if you're new on my channel, I'm moving back home to Arizona on the 29th, and I am gonna be actually reporting, on everything the border and everything Phoenix and everything Arizona myself. Not just putting footage from other people. I'll still be doing that, but putting footage from other patriots, but I'm going to be doing stuff myself too with the help of Mr. Atomic, of course. And so I'm really excited to do that. And then, I'm going to get shitty about it. You know that? I really am. I'm not going to be nice about it because you know what? Somebody has to tell you guys the freaking truth. The mainstream media, the fake news media, they are not telling the truth, okay? They're still hush-hush on the border. Nobody really wants you to know what's truly happening on the border, but I want you to know. I do. And I'm going to bring it to you. And eventually, this girl is just going to be full-time YouTube. But the scary thing is YouTube could shut it off at any time. And that's, I think, what scares Mr. Atomic. So I have to be careful about what I do going forward. But I was shut down for 6 hours on Wednesday, and it was some BS thing. They referring to spam, scams, and extreme violations of community standards. But the thing is, I don't have any community standard strikes on my account. I don't have any copyright strikes. I don't have any of that because there isn't any reason for it on my channel. I mean, there are, there are people that disagree with my channel, extreme leftists, whatever. And they come in here and they call me all sorts of names, but you know what? They've overused those names so much now that those names don't even mean anything anymore. Like they have they're wasting their time. Um, so I have those trolls on my channel, but and they come and go like in waves. Like sometimes I'll have a bunch of them and sometimes I'll have none of them. But there was no reason for my channel to be shut down. So YouTube said, "Oh yeah, we reviewed your channel and here you go, you can have it back." So I got lucky that it was only 6 hours, but I've noticed that since then my traffic has been really jacked up. Like they forgot to switch on all of the lights on my channel and they oops forgot to flick on the one that lets people see me. So I am going to be doing a lot more live streams, you guys, in the next couple of weeks, just to make sure everybody knows I'm still here. It looks like on Monday I am interviewing Jim Benby from Guardian Patriots he's on the border in New Mexico, El Paso area. And then Tuesday, you guys, Tuesday, it's going to be Jen from AZ Patriots. Wednesday is going to be Steven Zorb from Canada. So lots of things happening this week on my channel. I hope you guys will all, check in and watch it. Make sure you watch the community section of YouTube. And that's where I'll be posting all the details and the times. I mean, it's always 7 p.m. Central Time until I get to Arizona, and then stuff's going to change. But until then, it's 7 p.m. Central Time, and you just have to watch community for me to tell you when. Usually it's Tuesdays and Saturdays. That could change when I'm in Arizona. It depends on my work schedule. I don't even know what that's going to be yet, what my schedule is going to be when I get there. As far as my day job, this is my night job, I guess you could say. But it's like working 2 full-time jobs. So for those of you that jumped onto the live stream late, it's a conspiracy theory right now. We'll never know whether or not Donald Trump was on my live stream earlier tonight. But somebody by the name of Donald J. Trump was in my live stream and was saying some unique things that were not like you guys would be saying in chat right now. And I did have an interruption in my live stream right before that person came into the room, and somebody else did say we wanted to make sure that he was in here tonight, something of that nature, which was a completely different person than Donald J. Trump. This person under this name has over 11 million subscribers with 0 content. Hi, who has 11 million subscribers with no content? I wish it was that easy for me. I mean, not that I make any money because there's no views, but having 11 million subscribers would be the bomb diggity, right? So it's a mystery. We're never really going to know. But with everything that's going on in the censorship of social media, it's very possible that he was surfing the internet and he just happened to cross my path. It's possible. Lily says, hopefully we can get an update on the big E virus and possible cases in Texas. That is scary. Yes. I like how you call that the E virus. That sounds like something that should be in the like in a movie, like the E virus. What actor or actress should we have in that movie with the E virus outbreak? Yes. Anytime when I hear about any updates about the e-virus, I will let you guys know. I still plan to do another border update myself next weekend before we hit the road. I know it's going to be a holiday weekend, so hopefully you guys can all, pop in. But I'll keep you guys posted all week on what's going on. Okay. So, I know it's late. I'm hungry, and I know that there are some cookies and milk waiting for me in the kitchen. So yeah, I gotta say, peace out, guys. Have a good night.